guys, welcome to the new format of my progress update. I was just going to talk you through again what's been happening over the past few weeks that I haven't uploaded for a while. I've just finished my 5th cycle, which went okay, I guess. It wasn't too bad. I mean, the fatigue this time was it wasn't that great. I was sleeping for quite a while actually, and most of the time I was just on the sofa, just watching TV. But luckily that faded pretty quickly, and it took about 5 days to go. So I've still been struggling with tingling in my fingertips even a week later, which only lasted about 5 days before. So this time, yeah, it's still pretty bad. It only really comes when I touch things that are really cold, so it's things from the fridge, like milk again, anything like that. Washing it in cold water is absolutely fine. The doctor said that the side effects of the tingling in the fingertips could last for almost 2 weeks eventually, so I guess it's having its toll on me, and it is increasing in length, so hopefully it stops, because if it doesn't then they need to stop treatment, which obviously I don't want to happen, I guess. Also, yeah, the coldness in the throat, had that again, and that's fine. I just avoid cold drinks like normal, and that's pretty much gone now, so that's fine. And also, other than the side effects from the chemotherapy, I've had a pain here, like a really sore ache, and it's been hurting to eat. So my parents think, and I'm beginning to think as well, that it's probably a wisdom tooth coming through, which is definitely not what I want right now, because it is really annoying. I can't eat anything. Well, I can, but it's just painful. So that's pretty frustrating. So I might have to go to a dentist actually to see if that'll tide over. So side effects done. That's pretty much, they're all gone now. I'm pretty much back to normal. Like I said last time, I had my 2nd meeting with my psychiatrist. I was scheduled to have at least 6, but no more than 12, she reckoned. And to be honest, I just thought, you know what, I can't be bothered with this, because it's taken time out of my day, and she just wasn't helping at all. It was really shit actually. We were talking about just random crap. It wasn't actually helping, and I'm fine on my own really. I don't need her help. And she just kept giving me sort of like buzzwords and stuff on, you know, what I expect from people and how I expect to be treated. It was just really boring. And like, for example, she said something like, you know, what do you look for in friends and things like that, and you know, where do you see yourself in a few years? And it's open-ended questions like that I find are a bit, especially from a psychiatrist, like they're a bit like, what's that proving really? And everything you say, they're so judgmental about. She's just sort of, it's almost as if like you're not actually having a regular conversation. She's just judging everything you say. And me being quite cynical anyway, and quite negative most of the time towards most people, she just was just shocked at most things I was saying. Like things like I generally get annoyed at what most people say. Things that people say annoy me most of the time. She just sort of was a bit shocked by that, and just probably thought I was an idiot really. And then she also said, you know, I deal with people that have work stress, and I was like, yeah, big problem that is. Yeah, I mean, considering like the problem I've got and the diagnosis I've had, I mean, I'd love to have something like work stress, because that would be so much better, obviously, than dealing with what I've got. But it's just one of those things really, isn't it? Also, I've worked out that it's 8 weeks until all you guys arrive, which I'm really looking forward to now. Actually counting down the days, and I'm sort of working it out as how many more treatments I've got left to go. So at the moment I've just finished 5, and I should have finished number 9 by the time you guys come, which is also a good thing as well, because I'm having 12 in total, so when all of you arrive it will be a good milestone for me to think that, you know, I'm almost there now. I've only got 3 left to do, so that's really good, like, positive for me, because the thought at the moment of thinking that I've got 7 more to go is pretty draining in itself, because each one is just horrible. And treatment aside, you guys have been asking what I've been up to when I'm obviously not having treatment and stuff, so I thought I'd share with you basically what I've been doing. The other day, me and my little brother were just browsing on the internet or whatever, and yeah, we came across this Wikipedia page which is called List of School Pranks. I've shown it to the guys before, and we had like a pretty good laugh about it, but honestly, we were in stitches just reading some of this stuff, so I'll share what it says. I mean, some of it is questionable, at least, what they say. But it says here, A school prank is a prank primarily occurring in a school setting. The effect and intent of school pranks may range from everyday play and consensual bonding behaviour to crimes including hazing, bullying and assault, also including sexual assault. I mean, I don't know how that's a school prank, at least. I mean, that's a crime. You can go to prison for that. So, but they've got a whole list of them. So, I mean, check it out. But some of my favourites are, they've got debagging, and it says debagging, also known as repantsing, kegging, and various other names like dacking in Australia, downtrouting in New Zealand, jocking in Ireland, or scanting in Scotland. It says it's the act of pulling down a person's trousers and sometimes also the person's underwear, which reveals a person's genitalia. The most common method is to sneak up behind the intended victim, grab the trousers, shorts or skirt's waistband and apply a quick downward tug before the victim is aware of the debagger's presence. Another one, they've listed mooning. Again, mooning is displaying one's bare buttocks to someone, so called because the buttocks are generally not suntanned, so to resemble a full moon. And it gets better as well. It is commonly performed out of windows of moving buses and cars. And there's even more, believe it or not. Another one we liked was they got towel snap, which is also known as towel whip, towel whipping, rat tailing, or kangaroo tail in Australia. It's just the description they give. It's just unbelievable the level of detail they go into for these. It says the prankster twists a towel along the diagonal, typically dampened to hold its shape, making it into a whip with a towel corner at the tip. The prankster then snaps the towel as if cracking a whip, striking the victim with the end tip of the towel and causing extreme pain. This prank is usually performed in communal showers, where wet towels are plentiful and bare skin provides opportunity to maximise the pain inflicted. Oh, I mean, yeah, you could just spend absolutely ages on here, but our personal favourite, me and my little brother Jack, both, and my brother actually, older brother, was one called Kancho, and it's also known as Dongjin. It says, Kancho is a prank played in Japan, of course, in Japs. It's performed by clasping the hands together so the index fingers are pointing out. So I guess, yeah, what it means is that, you can see. Basically, that's the position you have. And you attempt to insert... You attempt to insert them sharply into someone's anal region when the victim is not looking. It is similar to the wedgie or goosing. Apparently Kancho means enema, and to any of you that know what that means, I mean, yeah, that is self-explanatory. The prank is also played in Scotland, in this case known as a fishy or jobby jab. I've never, that wasn't a prank in my school, and I don't think a prank in a school in any of this, like, at all in the country. I've never heard anyone repeat that. But, I mean, to go up to someone, to get behind them at least, without them realising, and then to do it without them, you know, to get it up there, with, I mean, surely they just flinch straight away. What are you doing there? Stop that. I mean, that's not a prank, that's a crime. That's sexual assault. You can't get away with that. But, I mean, yeah, so, I mean, you can see me laughing like crazy about this now. I mean, there's way more on here as well. They've got loads on here. So, if you've got a moment, just Google just list of school pranks. It's absolutely brilliant. I've also recently taken up reading again, actually, which, believe it or not, I haven't done for a long time. I mean, I obviously read stuff online and articles and stuff, but I've started reading books again, and I thought a book that I could sort of get into would be, well, you guys have seen, if you've seen The Wolf of Wall Street, you'll know that that was actually based on a book. So I picked that book up, managed to get it for an alright price actually, and yeah, it's actually really good. I mean, normally, yeah, I don't really have time for books, and I'm not really bothered about them. But yeah, this one I've been reading it like non-stop, and it's really good actually. Very similar to the film actually as well. They kept quite closely to a lot of it, especially near the beginning. Actually, some of the stuff they do is just ridiculous. Like, I mean, to believe that this guy did all this, but no, it does go into quite a lot of detail as well. So if you're interested, definitely, well, if you like the film at least, like I did, then pick the book up and give it a read. I've only got 2 chapters left actually, so I've almost finished this. And there's actually a second book, which is called Catching the Wolf of Wall Street. So I'll pick that up probably soon. But between then, I actually picked up another book today. Actually, I got it from Smith's. It's Michael Lewis's Flash Boys. This is apparently a #1 international bestseller. It's also about Wall Street again, because I enjoyed the Wolf of Wall Street book so much that I thought, I like the topic, so I picked this up, and I mean, hopefully it's pretty good. I mean, I haven't started reading it yet, but it's all about, like I said, on Wall Street, but less so about the debauchery side of it all. But it's about, so as far as I know, like what the description says, it's about people like on the stock market, but the technical side of it on the computers and stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this. Looks like a really good read. Decent front covers actually. I like that. Recently, I got some Ben and Jerry's, and this is actually probably one of the best flavours I've actually ever had of Ben and Jerry's. And yeah, I don't know if you can see, but yeah, it's Ben and Jerry's peanut butter cup, peanut butter ice cream with peanut butter cups. Basically like the Reese's cups just inside the ice cream. And so yeah, I mean, when I'm feeling down, this is the one to eat, because it cheers me up right away. I mean, it's one of the best flavours they've done. Again, yeah, I would recommend picking one of these up, because it's just, yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, definitely, really good. Check that out. That's it for today. I haven't really got anything else to say. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you all very soon. I mean, watch out for another upload, I guess, probably in a week or 2.